A very good morning, my dear children. I hope you all must be keeping well and you all must be taking care of yourselves. So, dear children, today we are going to start a new chapter from your textbook Honeysuckle, and the chapter name is A Different Kind of School, written by E.V. Lucas. So, dear children, you might be curious to know a different kind of school. What is something special in this chapter? So, dear children, I am going to tell you the summary of this chapter today. So, let's start. My dear students, this lesson is an eye opener for all of us. It makes us understand the difficulties faced by people with various disabilities. Bookish knowledge intends to know what is right and what is wrong. But Miss Beam's school aims at developing the habit to help the needy. Its aim is to make children sensitive and good citizens, kind and responsible. They are practically trained to develop such a character. So let's know the summary of this chapter. This is the story of a school where the children were taught to sympathize with and help each other. The school aimed at teaching thoughtfulness. Thoughtfulness means the quality of thinking about others. The author had heard a lot about Miss Beam's school. He wanted to see it all himself. This is a human nature. When we come to know something about anything, we just want to know more about it and we get excited. The same way the author, or you can say the writer, got excited and he decided to pay a visit to Miss Beam's school. As the author entered the school, he saw a girl whose eyes were covered with a bandage. Finally, the day came when the writer got an opportunity to visit Miss Beam's school. When he reached there, what did he see? There was no one in sight but a girl of about 12, and that girl was being led by a boy. Being led means being guided. As you can see in picture, that girl had a bandage over her eyes. The author then came to Miss Beam, who told him that her teaching methods were simple. The writer directly came to Miss Beam's office, and Miss Beam was all that the author or the writer had expected. Miss Beam was middle-aged, full of authority, or you can say dominating, yet kindly or friendly and understanding. Her hair was beginning to turn grey, and she had the kind of plump figure. That means she was fat. When the writer asked some question, she simply explained about the teaching method, that the children were taught simple spelling, addition, subtraction, multiplication and writing. The rest of the part was done by reading to them and by interesting talks, during which the children had to sit still and keep quiet. But there was something, she said that there was something different in her teaching method. Then Miss Beam asked the writer to look out of the window and asked him to describe what could he see. The author looked out of the window and he was a little pained. When the writer looked out of the window, whatever he could see, he felt very sorry. He felt a pain in his heart. He saw that there were so many happy children in the open field. They were not all so healthy and active looking. He saw two more girls with their eyes bandaged. Then there was a third girl with a crutch, watching others at play. Whatever the writer could see, he simply explained to Miss Beam. He simply told her that he could see two girls who couldn't see and a girl who was having crutches. That means she was not able to walk. The author was surprised when Miss Beam told that the girl with the crutches was not lame. When the writer told everything to Miss Beam, then Miss Beam laughed and she simply explained, she simply told the writer the reality. She told the writer that the girl with crutches was not actually lame. Lame means a person who cannot walk properly. Again, the girls with their eyes bandaged were having no problem in their eyes. Both girls were fit and fine. They were physically fit. They were having no problem. That was an important part of their teaching system. Now Miss Beam told the writer that this was the same thing why her school was known as a different school. So dear children, I hope you all must be curious to know the story, the rest of the part. So I will explain in next video. Till then, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.